obviously, Jackson and I talked together a long time. I'm a big believer in developing the pivot motion. I always say that I think that's the engine of the golf swing. That's what, moves the golf club around your body in a perfect world. And the development of that pivot, I think, is the quickest way to take any level handicap player and make them better. I think if you can develop that pivot motion back and through, you can cut strokes off a player's handicap as long as they learn to play on the golf course quick. So here's a drill that, Hank Johnson taught me this one of the first days on the job, right? And then you've adapted this with the, with the resistance.
So we have them go into their normal setup, and they're gonna hold a club across their shoulders, up high across their chest with their arms close to their body. And what I do is I give a little bit of resistance on the shaft and make them turn me back. So I'm pushing them, making their body coil, use the ground a little bit more, and then we go the opposite direction. He's gonna have to use the ground and coil, giving some resistance so that when he steps away from there, he'll be able to feel the actual motion that we're trying to train a little bit.
And again, I think everybody ought to start like we did with Walt earlier, right? Without the resistance, and learn to do it. At very least, if you can learn to do that in a mirror, you'd be getting better. And then you add the resistance. I like it being like a two-step process.
Right.
Learn the motion, then add the resistance. And this is something that anybody can do at home. Spend 5 minutes in a mirror. In there, you could do this in the office if you're sitting there while you're on a conference call or whatever it is. You could do this and be getting better with your golf swing, before you head to the golf course. So that when you get to the golf course, you just play. This is for most any golfer that doesn't finish on their front foot, doesn't get wound up into their back foot. If you're one of those guys that hangs back, if you slide too much, if you have a power loss, you're one of those bigger guys that doesn't hit it as far as you should for the size you are. You've probably got a power leak in there because you don't have a good pivot, because the pivot's the engine of the golf swing. So I think this can help. Look, I think most anybody could do this, and anybody could do it and it wouldn't hurt you. But I think it would help the majority of golfers.
Absolutely.